Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and we're having coffee with my little owl friend this morning. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It was cool, but yesterday afternoon was a bit warmer, and it's gonna get really warm this week. We are going to do our annual family camping trip here this next weekend, and so the overall theme, good morning Christina, for this reading is spend more time outdoors. So yay, that certainly will work for me this coming week. Most groovy day to you too, Christina. And so in that vein of spending more time outdoors, for me that is something that absolutely ministers to myself, cares for myself. It gives me a lot of really uplifting, positive energy and makes me feel better. And so if there's any way you can spend some time outdoors, awesome. Even if that means you're in a big city where you have to go outside to walk down the street and look at the windows, window dressings. I mean, just get outside and get some sunlight and some energy from the out of doors. And as you do that, the overall theme for this morning, good morning Heidi, is be guided by love. And the rest of the reading really goes through or follows through as it generally does. Good morning, Anne. And so the next card that I'm gonna have to put my glasses on for is Divine Guidance, Archangel Sandalphon, search for the meaning in life. So as you're outside, just give Creator permission to just give you some insights. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. Go to those people that you know are in your heart space, that are truthful to you, that are supportive, will tell you the truth even if it isn't easy, those kinds of things. And get their input as you move forward. Many, many times, wisdom from that everyday friend is exactly what we need to hear to give us the understanding of what really is going on, because we're in that forest. We cannot see the trees for the forest. Good morning, Pam. And so allow yourself to gain input from others that you trust. Again, that doesn't mean that you're looking for someone to compliment you and make you feel better. What you want to get is an honest appraisal of what they see in whatever that situation is, the moving forward in life for you. Maybe a change is on the horizon. I'm going to have another sip of coffee. And the next card, the next card in the reading is the Ace of Ariel. Isn't she beautiful? It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in a job or a promotion. So truly asking for Creator to come in, or your guides or companions to come in and give you the insights or the awareness of what someone is actually saying to you rather than the words just coming to you. Good morning, Deborah. Will give you insights to live in that real positive energy of things that are happening for me are always happening for my highest and best good. And as Abraham Hicks always says, things are always working out for me. And they are. When you go from back here and you look at where you're at now, you go, oh my gosh, yeah, that was some ride, but look at what happened as a result of. So part of that is just the energy you're putting out when you're expecting things to always work out for you. And because that expectation goes out there, that's the energy that comes back to you. And it gives you awareness and indications of maybe something that you want to jump into. Good morning, Chris. And be a greater part of. So consider being in the outdoors, walking with your Creator, and being given the insights you need to create the environment that you want to live in, the type of work that you want to do, the people you want to be around, the energy you want to live in, because it's all a choice you're making. You can look at everything that happens to you and the hard things, why did this happen to me? Oh my gosh, life sucks. Ugh. You can be right there. Or you can go, all right, what did I choose this for? What did I want to learn from this? What are the possibilities in this situation? My husband and I were talking the other day about this camping trip, and my husband's a fixer, and he thinks ahead. Great morning to you too, Susan. And thinks ahead about everything that can go wrong. It's a perspective that's kept us in good stead over the years, but it's also one that puts us at odds on occasion. And he was talking about something, and I was watering at the time. I didn't say a word. And then he went, but I'm always thinking about what could happen. And I was thinking to myself, I always think about the possibility for possibilities. And for me, that's a positive aspect. So what is the positive possibility in every situation that you're faced with? That way you get what you wanted to learn something from it, and then you get to move on. And the last card in the reading is the 9 of Gabriel. Stay steady, move forward, be prepared for any possibility. And know that's my husband's forte, being prepared for every possibility. And that has kept us in really good stead. Good morning, Joe. But it has also put us at odds through the years because, as he says, I'm Pollyanna and he is negative. But he says he's practical and down to earth. And so we do balance one another out, but that balance is not always easily achieved. So just know that as you go along, ease is not always where we're at, because the very simple fact, if we always had ease, we would never really appreciate it. And ease is not where we move forward the quickest or learn the most. It is enjoyable and it feels great. So revel when you're there. And don't be expecting the bad to come. Just know that you'll be prepared for whatever presents itself to you in whatever way. Because you are in the flow. If that's where you choose to be, it is a choice. I have a very old friend here. And honestly, she is such a good person. I use that term rather loosely with her because she is giving and she is loving. But everything about our relationship, she was actually my husband's friend first, her and her husband before we got married. Everything about her life is her way or the highway. And she does not give of herself, her time much. And through the years, what this has created for her is the state of being very alone. Now she's having health issues and there is no one there for her. And she was kind of using golden handcuffs with me because I've taken her some doctor's appointments. Truly, I didn't need to be there, but she wanted me to go. I said I will, because she had her agenda as to what she needed to be done. And she has gotten her needs met through the years with her physical disabilities. And just from the very beginnings in her childhood. So she's created this situation where she's a mess and she's probably going to have back surgery. She says to me, the golden handcuffs, you're the only one that makes me feel calm. Her other friend will actually come and stay with her, which I won't because she smokes 2 packs a day in her house and I can't stand that smell. So it just drives me crazy. So anyway, the other day she was whining about something. She can never do anything that needs to be done to improve her life. And I have very little patience for that. And I was not in a very patient mood. And she said something, I'm just afraid. And I said, well, Tree, you got this way. You created all of this for the years. If people didn't fit into your boxes, they were gone. You had no use for them. If they wanted to come and be with you, well, that could be okay, but you certainly weren't going to come out and do anything for anybody else. And yet, Christmas time, she spends a couple $100s on the kids in the community. She's always been very giving of her gifts to my family. She's a good person. But I was doing this thing where I went, I'm going to have to take care of her. And oh my gosh. And I just went, wait a minute. And so anyway, she is very angry with me because of what I told her. I said, you created this alone situation. Now you have to figure out how to deal with it. So she hasn't answered my phone calls. This has been almost 2 weeks. And, I'm just finally gone, you know what? I really don't have the responsibility of having to take care of her. And that's taken a lot for me to get to that. So know that sometimes that flow that you need to be in means that someone else has to move away from you in order for you to flow by them. So, and overall, be guided by love. And this is the last card, the Don Miguel Ruiz card. Respect is one of the greatest expressions of love. If other people try to write your story, it means they don't respect you. That's pretty much what I was just talking about with my friend. I can relax with you. You're the one. And it's like, that's not a compliment. That's velvet handcuffs. They consider that you're not a good artist who can write your own story, even though you were born to write your own story. So if you have someone who does not respect you, even though it may seem like respect, if they're trying to put something upon you that does not resonate with you, then you have to look at them from a different perspective. Okay, this person is trying to create me as they want me to be. But in the process, I have to take care of me and honor what I want. So know that today, get outdoors in some way, spend a few minutes walking outside, consider alternative approaches and bringing wise people into your counsel for moving forward, because it's a great day. It's a lucky day for you to really gain some insights into what it is in life you want to be doing, and overall be guided by love in the process. So, quick reading today. I think that's it. Remember, if you think someone can benefit from this, please share it with them and consider looking at my YouTube channel, subscribing. I'm getting better and better at getting these posted there. And what I really want people to do is use them like a video oracle program where you just scroll through the playlist, ask Creator for the message you need at that point, and stop on that one and listen to it and see what Creator wanted you to know for that specific situation. So I think we're good for today. I will be back on Wednesday, but not again, because after that we are headed into the mountains for the weekend. So much love to you all. Thank you for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle.